Hello and welcome to the show. And as you can see from the title of this video, it is going to be an interesting one. So, this is a video from THPP Network.
And I don't do fat men.
You don't do what?
I don't do fat men.
How much do you weigh?
That's none of your business. I told you I was fat.
Oh, okay. We don't play that on my channel. You get your big somewhere then. I don't deal with you big sassy ass broads.
She knows the person that she's talking to is 100% delusional. She knows that they're going to cook her in the comments. She knows that people are going to react to it. She knows all of this stuff.
You don't.
And yet, she's there. The delusion is real and it's happening live on our screens.
Do fat man.
No man boobs, no big stomachs, none of that.
Learning big girls don't like me, and I don't get it, because it's like, if you don't like me, Miss Calorie should the man in the mirror.
More.
We see you, girl. Now you got hips.
Ow.
Holy moly. And you can see what is going on. Oh my god. And she doesn't want any big boys. Holy, what?
Girl, now you know they're gonna talk about your weight, and you say you don't want no big guys. What you gonna say? I'm gonna give you a chance to respond.
It doesn't matter what my weight is. It's about what I like. It don't have nothing to do with my size. That's just like a skinny man likes a plus size woman.
All my ass, they be acting bougie. I don't get it. Especially big girls lose a little bit of weight, they start acting different. You went from left tackle to tight end. You still got a block. TJ Watt in front of you.
Polite savages.
I don't know who that comedian is, but please leave a comment about who he is. I need to check this guy out. He is funny.
I don't do fat men.
You don't do what?
Whoa.
I don't do fat men.
Coming in hot.
You don't do fat man.
Ma'am, you ain't that slim,
No
though.
man
You ain't that
boobs.
slim. Okay.
No big stomachs, none of that. Enough stomach for both of us.
What?
Holy moly, did she just say she has enough stomach for the both of them? Wow.
I was gonna say, girl, we about to go to the country camp. You know they're gonna want you to be fit.
Hey, you say what? They gonna what?
They're gonna look at your body to make sure you.
You sure? You sure, miss? You sure you want to come out like that?
He don't need to match me. I mean, I might be a little curvy and a little chubby.
A little? You might be a little? All right. Ma'am, you being a little curvy or chubby is like a man with no money saying he's just a little broke. You know it ain't real, and you know it ain't right.
So, first of all, let me just say, the host of this show, oh, I love the hat. I love the hat, I love the style. Looks really, really nice. I don't believe I could pull it off. I really love hats and really like that one, but I don't think it will fit me. But coming back to the lady, yeah, he already said it. I actually like how he said it. Like it's like saying a broke man is not broke. You know, the double standards is crazy.
You need to be average. You ain't got to be like, you know what I'm saying, all fit.
But you ain't average.
But you just, yeah.
What about money? Should he make a certain amount of money?
I would say 80 grand or more.
You know what I've noticed, that ladies, they've been backing off the 100,000 mark because they've been, and so people have just been cooking them. They've been cooking them. You don't deserve no six-figure man. So they figure they do an end around and back it off to 80,000. She just pulled that number out of the sky. But the bottom line is this: she ain't never been with nobody who made 80,000, because what she's doing right there is she thought of what her last man made, and it was probably about $50,000, maybe 60. And she said, well, I got to do better. I got to keep improving. I'm not going to improve myself. Not going to improve the way I look. Not going to improve my attitude. But I can at least improve the type of man I get, because to the modern woman who's delusional, that's all that counts.
That be weird to me, bro. You hear women be like, I want to pay all the bills. I don't want to pay no real bills. The man should pay the bills. If you want to pay all the bills, you need to have that one word you're scared of, and that is called accountability. You
are scared of that word. You got to be accountable enough to look in the mirror and ask yourself, do I look like the type of who should have all her bills paid? And the answer is probably going to be no. A lot of you look like you should be cutting the grass. Like, hey, front yard in the backyard. They're going to push more right here. If it don't crank, just choke it 3 times.
I need to know this guy's name as well, please. Please, if you watch this and you know who that is, please comment below. I need to know. I need to know. This is too funny. But he's correct, though. Let's think about it. He's correct. Yeah.
We see you, girl. Now you got hips.
All right, first of all, I ain't gonna lie. Her body looked like a sack of potatoes. I mean, I'm sorry to say it. I'm sorry to say it. I mean, I got to be critical because if she came in hot talking all this smack, I expected to see something. So let me tell you what's happened. She's been bust down by a couple of dudes, and she figured, you know, she was out there probably with some tights, and you know, because people have valued the size of the derriere, the Jurassicness of the cakes so much that she believes that that's all that counts. And she doesn't understand. She's single for a reason. A lady like that with a body like that is good enough to get busted down and forgotten, but not good enough to really catch the man that she wants. And that's what's really going on here.
Ow. Girl, now you know they're gonna talk about your weight, and you say you don't want no big guys. What you?
Exactly, Kendra. I look at, you know, Kendra, she be trying to hold a straight face, but we understand what's going on. Kendra, I guess you got the assignment. You know, you interview these crazy women. You know, when she came out there, you know she was on some bull junk, and she about to get, I mean, so, listen, we just gonna have to take it down there. First of all, she a big girl and she don't like big dudes. All right. She got that neck tattoo, and the tattoo's all on her chest. I don't know what she's thinking. So that's automatically, if you're not into that type of art, that's gonna deduct some people. 80,000 gonna deduct some people. Wearing them goofy glasses and them dookie braids with that receding hairline, gonna deduct some people. Her weight, gonna deduct some people. So she's looking for the top 20% of men in shape, $80,000 a year. Let's back it down to 30%. Top 30% of men, and she is literally in the bottom 20 percentile of women. And she hasn't showed anything that her attitude is great. She hasn't talked about taking care or nurturing or anything like that. She's not overcompensating anywhere.
You see, this is why I love this type of videos, because it's pointing out the problem what we have in today's society. It's a general problem. It's not just one community problem. It's a general problem. The women of today's age, they're just too comfortable. They're just too comfortable. At some point we're going to have a video about it, why they're so comfortable. I've seen some videos out there, just waiting for the right one to add on my channel, but it's crazy. And yeah, she looks like a potato sack, but she does, and she's still, oh my god, I have no words.
What you gonna say? I'm gonna give you a chance to respond.
It doesn't matter what my weight is. It's about what I like.
Selfish. It doesn't matter what my weight is. It's about what I like.
No, but how many times I got to tell you when you drive my car, don't adjust my seat?
I haven't touched your seat.
Then why? Because look, when I inhale my going home, listen. You see that? That ain't right.
I hear it.
I love myself a little bit Eddie Murphy humor in between. That's actually so spot on. And yeah, I didn't enjoy the movie completely because I don't think it's the best work from Mr. Murphy, but at the same time, that scene, pure perfection, pure artistry, I think it's called in English. I think I'm saying it correctly, right?
This is why you're single, ma'am.
They don't have nothing.
Ha! Look at Kendra. Kendra had to look off to the side. Look at this. Look at that right there. Look at Kendra's face. Like I said, we got to put these facial expressions together and just do some shorts or something, because Kendra's face be killing me. She absolutely knows. She knows the person that she's talking to is 100% delusional. She knows that they're going to cook her in the comments. She knows that people are going to react to it. She knows all of this stuff. This lady comes up here with the gall, talking that cash money that she don't care what somebody thinks about what she think.
It don't have nothing to do with my size.
Shut up,
That's
woman.
just like a skinny man likes a plus size woman.
No.
So it doesn't matter how I look.
You think you can get out here and be like Danny's big ass? Go knock yourself out. But I would be remiss to try to tell you, as an image consultant and as a person and a professional, that you can be 5'3" and weigh so much that you don't even want to tell somebody how much you weigh and think you're going to get a man to marry you. A high value man. So you go ahead and go on back over and get your 2-piece or 3-piece or whatever you got coming from, Chick-fil-A or Popeyes.
Kevin Samuels, the Godfather, he's called. He was the guy who actually got me into this kind of topic and this side of the internet or interweb or YouTube, however you want to say. But I feel like this guy opened my eyes. He opened my eyes. I used to be a heavy simp. I was like trying to do everything for my ladies. My relationships never lasted, and yeah, it opened my eyes and I see the world so much more different, and I wish I had that kind of education when I was younger. My life probably would be so different today, but it is what it is, and still trying to learn. And let's keep on learning on this video then.
I love it when people run to the extremes. You just seen 1 or 2 skinny dudes with a real big woman. And yes, they do exist out there, probably even more than we can acknowledge. But what you're really seeing, ma'am, and what you're really experiencing is a skinny dude took you home, busted you out, put them legs in the air, smacked them cheeks, and went on about his business, and now you think that's your level.
In their eyes, I know what I like.
Mm-hmm.
And it.
Yeah.
But why would it not matter what he likes?
What you bringing to the table? I am the table. Are you for real?
Well, it doesn't matter. If he likes me, he's gonna like me.
Ma'am, he doesn't like you. You don't understand. What you did was Kendra brought up things that dudes are gonna say, that dudes are gonna look at. Especially a dude who makes 80,000. He has some options. 80,000 dude, no man boobs like you said, in pretty decent shape. You want someone in pretty decent shape. He probably goes to the gym 3 or 4 times a week. And so what's going on here, ma'am, is that you're saying that it doesn't matter what he likes if he likes you. But the trick is he's not gonna like you.
Regardless of, if he likes me, he's gonna like me. And then if he's what I like, then we'll like each other.
Stop.
Okay. I think
Like I said, she don't even like herself, man.
I'm going along with the sentiment and what you're saying. Well, ultimately is you only want the guy that likes you.
What freaks me out is like, yeah, the lady is like the embodiment of all the issues we have in our dating scenes today. But in the same time, Kendra, I think she's like the host of the dating show. I'm not really sure. I have seen it maybe 1 or 2 times. I haven't really checked out the channel. Maybe I actually should. But back to the topic. The lady Kendra is trying to steer her into the correct direction, because you can see, like the guy said, the side views and the facial expressions. She's really, really trying to help this lady to understand her true value. And the thing is, probably that what the lady is not understanding is like she's getting older every year, like all of us. But from certain point of view, the lady value drops so much faster than the guy value. Yeah, our value stays about the same between of ages of 30 to 45, I imagine. It stays about the same. But for them, it drops down like crazy, like going down the well.
No, I do agree with liking people who like you. I do agree with that. But this is what I mean that sometimes you have to stop chasing these waterfalls, as they used to say, and start being realistic about what you can obtain. This woman's not realistic about what she can obtain. And I guarantee you, if Kendra asks her, was her last man like that? Either she's gonna lie and it's gonna be apparent, or she's gonna be like, no, but I'm trying to do better.
Yeah, but I mean, I want to like him as well. But there's just certain things that I'm not attracted to.
Okay.
Okay, that's fair. Can I ask this question in the most not offensive way? Because I'm not trying to be offended. But why don't you hold yourself to the same standards that you're holding the guy to?
And that's what?
Being in a particular shape.
Well, because there are men that like my size.
Where are those men? There's men who like your size, but you on Kendra G singles. You broadcasting yourself to multiple countries on her app to find you a man. So if men like your size, those men should be in your DMs already. Already they should be there. I know you on dating apps. They should be in your DMs already.
Yes, sir. I was about to say exactly the same thing, but you beat me to it. You're so correct. Where are they? If you have to look for them in the dating show, is it like a show, right? Then where are they? Where are they? Where are they? They're nowhere. They're running away from you because of the trembles, of the fear.
So whoever likes me is going to be fine with the side that I am.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. Okay. I see the direction in which you're saying.
My options as far as what I'm looking for wasn't available.
What are you looking for?
You know, intellectual brother, ambitious, family.
How tall are you?
I am 5'5".
You know what's coming next? Dress size?
I wear 22.
All right, man.
Yeah, I'm juicy. I already know that.
That's not the word I would use.
It's so, you know why Kevin Samuels was so good? He was honest. He was straight to the point. He said what the facts were telling. And that's why we love him so much. And you can see from his face, he was tired. But the lady was thinking it's a joke. It's not a joke, lady. It's not a joke. Life is not a joke. Life can be funny. It can be fun. But it's not a joke. So take it seriously and expect from others only the things you can expect from yourself. Or you can look at it the other way. You expect from yourself what you expect from others. That's how you should live your life. That's how it should be for everybody. But for some reason, our womanhood or ladies of today's society have forgotten about this really simple fact of life. Anyway, yeah, this is it for this video. I think we learned a lot from this clip. Thank you THPP Network for this video. You did an amazing video. I really enjoyed it. I think there's a little bit too much going on the screen. As a videographer, I don't really enjoy this much flashy things happening in the same time. I think it's just too much. Like in the background you can see the traffic lights moving. It's a little bit too much, but it's just me. But I think he did a good video. If you enjoy this, if you like my video, like, subscribe. If you reach this far, 18 minutes into the video, then you have to subscribe. You have to subscribe, right? Anyway, see you next time. I hope you enjoy your day and stay quirky. Enjoy the rest of the video. Bye bye.
I mean, big girls used to be the backbone of the community. They could always fall back on the big. She was down on it. Look, you got robbed, lost your job, get yourself a fat shit till you got back on your feet. Get your get a warm home cooked meal, get your back rubbed. This old and look that up. Nowadays, we get graduate high school, go straight too fat. Haven't even failed yet in life. Got these big hoes out here acting like normal, regular people. Now, fat niggas out here putting against out. This nigga in this room right now, they got put out by a fat shit. Give me my key back. Like, what you say, big?